Good morning, my dear students. So here we are with another part of chapter 3, decimals. So today we will begin with some conversions. I hope what we have studied in last lecture must be very clear to you. Remember, we studied like decimals, unlike decimals, how to add them, how to subtract them, and how to arrange them in ascending or descending orders. So let us see what we are going to study today. Today we will see two type of conversions. First will be decimals to fraction, how to convert a decimal number to a fraction, and then its opposite, that is how to convert fraction to decimal. Let us see with an example. But before I begin today's class, I want to tell you one thing. You can see there are ways of writing a digit. Sometimes you will see some numbers are written where zero has, they have in the starting they have 10, 20 or 3 zeros in front of them. Like 08 you can see at times, 009 you can see at times without decimal. Now if the number is without decimal, these zeros have no value. That's why I have written 0 written before a digit or a number has no value. I keep on repeating this in my class also. 0 has no value in the beginning. You can write as many zeros. I can write 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 8. That will be 8 only. 0 has value when it is written behind the number or after the number. For example, 5 and 0 is 50. 5 with double 0 is 500. I hope you got it. Let us see how to convert. So I am taking some examples, questions of the exercises only to make you understand the questions. I'm taking question number 1 of exercise 3.1 only. They are asking to convert decimal to fraction. The given decimal is 0.8. 0.8 is a decimal number, right? We have to convert into fraction. Now, what we will do? First, you will write the number as it is. You write 8 as it is. Okay? Forget about the decimal. Now, you have to see in 0.8 how many digits are there after decimal. If you see here, we have just one digit after decimal. So I will write 8 divided by 1. 1 you have to write. 8 by 1 you have to write. Then how many zeros you will put? As many digits are there. So here only one digit is after decimal. So I will put 1 0. So number became 8 by 10. 8 by 10 can be reduced to 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is your answer. Clear? Second part, you see, I am taking fifth subpart of question 1. The given number here is 0.524. Now again what we will do? We will write 5 to 4 and we will write 1 beneath it. 5 to 4 by 1. Now how many zeros here we will put? See how many digits are there after decimal. This is your decimal. This is your decimal point, and how many digits after decimal? 1, 2, 3. So how many zeros I will write? 1, 2, 3. So what is my number? The decimal was 0.524 and in fraction it is 524 by 1000. When you will reduce, you will simplify. You have studied all these things. You will get the final answer as 131 by 250. Please see what we are doing here. We are simply writing the number as it is given. And then put a line, write 1 beneath it. Then you count only how many digits are there after decimal. As many digits after decimal, those many zeros you have to put in front of them. You will get the required fraction. Next part is how to convert fractions to decimals. So again, I am taking question number 2, the very first part. They have given one fraction. It is 29 by 10. And you have to convert it into decimal. One simple way is to divide. That we have done in class 6. Let us see how to do that. So I will write 29 divided by 10. 10 twos are 20, correct? So then doing a subtraction, I got a 9. Now 9 is left. 9 will not go with 10. What I will do, since I have to write the answer in decimals, 9 is not going. I will put a decimal in the quotient area. As soon as I put decimal, I got the power of adding a 0. That's why I have written here, decimal gives power of adding 0. Not 0, repeated zeros we can add. As many zeros we want. Now here it was 9. 9 was not going with 10. I am putting a decimal in the quotient area. Then I added 1 0. No, it's fine. because 90 is going by 10. 10 nines are 90 and the remainder is 0. So what is the answer? 29 by 10 in decimal is written as 2.9. So this way you can do and find the answer, but there are some tricks also. Please see, if the number was 29 by 100, then how to convert it in precision in the same way also, or otherwise you have to see how many zeros are there in the denominator part. So here you have two zeros. So you write the number as it is, count from the back 1, 2 and put the 0. So actually we are counting from back as many zeros, counting from back those many digits 1, 2 and put the decimal. So the number became 29 by 100 in decimal is written as 0.29. See it with 1000 as denominator, 29 by 1000. Now how many zeros here? 1, 2, 3. So what I will do? From the back I will count 1, 2. Only 2 digits were there. So what I did? I added a 0. So my new fraction is 29 by 1000 in decimal is 0.029. Clear? Don't worry, we are going to study this later on also, but I am just giving you small tricks as we have studied all these things. Now one more fraction is there, they have given a mixed fraction. So 15 whole 1 by 8, how to convert it into improper fraction that you already know. So 15 whole 1 by 8 will be 121 by 8. Now we will follow again the simple division technique. So 8 ones are 8. 12 minus 8 is a 4. Now I am copying the 1. So it became 41. Now 8 fives are 40. What is left is a 1. Now 1 is not going. What I will do again? 1 is not going. I will put a decimal. As soon as you put the decimal, you can add a 0 in front of 1. So 1 became 10. Now 8 ones are 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 is left. So again only one time you can put the decimal, and I told as many times you want you can add the zeros. Now again 2 was not going. I already have a decimal. I added a 0. So again 8 twos are 16. What is left is 4. 4 is not going. I will again put a 0. So 8 fives are 40. What is left is 0. And your fraction 121 by 8 in decimal is 15.125. Sometimes you will see that even if we keep on doing, they don't end. But I don't think at this stage you will get, even if they don't end, you may stop after 2 digits or 3 digits after the decimal. That will be mentioned to you. So this was all for today. Now 2 questions were left in exercise 3.1. So your homework for today is question number 1. You have to do subparts 2nd and 3rd, as I have already done 1st and 5th for you. And for question number 2, you have to do 3rd and 4th. 1st and 2nd is already done for you. Please read the chapter properly, revise well, be very confident in solving the sums so that you are never afraid of maths. Start practicing and loving maths. Thank you.